Hunt 'em Big with Steve Bartilla. Brought to you by
I'm here with my good buddy Parker. This young man happens to be the son of a couple of my closest friends in this world. And what we're going to talk about today is shed hunting. Parker, you've been running around out here for the last couple of days. Have you had fun?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Who have you been here with?
I've been here with my dad and then Steve Bartella.
Oh, and what else?
My dog.
And what did the three of you happy-go-lucky people and the dog do last couple of days?
We've been out shed hunting.
You have fun?
Yeah.
That is the primary point of this entire thing. Parker and I have been running around the woods with his dad since he was, even shorter than that. This isn't his first rodeo. The first point I want to make is when you're doing this stuff with kids, I said Parker's actually a young man at this point, but when you're doing it with kids, it's not about you. It's about them. Live vicariously through them. Next, make sure you're having fun. That's the point of this whole dang thing. If you're not, this is our passion. For most of us, it's not our job. Lives don't depend on it. Our loved ones are not going to be clothed or fed because of our hunting. Although, thankfully, we do provide some food out of the deal. Let's go ahead and do some good on the management end of things. Try to leave the rock a better place than we found it. And by that, I do not mean what you want to shoot, the caliber. Fine. If this is legal, you go right ahead. If it makes you happy sincerely. And if anybody complains about you shooting this, tell them to go pound sand. This is supposed to be about having fun. And then, did you find any good stand sites while you were out there, Parker?
Yeah, I found a couple.
Why? You're going to places that you normally don't go. Sanctuaries. Most of us leave them alone more so than I think we really should. But, did you go stomping around any sanctuaries this weekend?
Yeah.
Did your dog go stomping around any sanctuaries this weekend?
Yeah, she went around a lot.
Was your dad with you when you were stomping around these sanctuaries?
Yeah.
Do I appear worried about this?
No.
No, because it's spring. You might want to, if you really care about finding sheds, you might not want to go ahead and stomp around those bedding areas because this one you might not care about, but this is a pretty darn cool buck. I want to find that shed. You do it before he sheds, you might kick him off the property. You might not find him. But after these deer have shed, there is no reason you cannot go in those sanctuaries. Parker, do you think deer ever get spooked?
Yeah.
You think they ever smell humans?
Yeah.
Outside of, if you're talking about northern Alberta, the big woods in northern Wisconsin, Minnesota, outside the... What do you think would happen if every single time they smelt a human, saw a human, heard a human, they relocated their entire patterns?
It'd be pretty hard to hunt them.
And they would never, ever, ever actually have a place they call home because those deer right out there, those deer right out there, those deer, they can smell human right now. Okay. We have to go ahead and think about how we are disturbing these deer. We're doing so months and months and months and months before season starts. And that gives them way more than enough time to forget all about our little intrusion. Then we find great stand sites. If we're doing habitat improvement, we learn what we need to do inside those sanctuaries. We find nice little treasures. And what do the entire time? We have fun, don't we?
Yeah.
Because that's what this stuff is all about.
Final thoughts, brought to you by Huntworth.
Don't be afraid to step foot on every inch of the land that you hunt. Just be smart about how you do it. Don't do it the day before season starts. Don't do it a week before you're going to go in there and hunt. Do it months and months, going once, to do the scout shed hunt, going a second time to go ahead and do any improvements that you want to make, and then leave it alone until you have to go in there to drag your deer out. Parker, thank you. I really appreciate all the help you've given me this week.